Hey everyone, Celtic Stark here. Today we'll be going through loop from 100 Ferrocal as promised. We will be doing this for every raid, and then we might do like 1,000 on regular stuff, and then probably Essence Dungeons because I'm pretty sure the drop rates for everything's the same there. As you can see, we're at 63 on Rune Temple. No, I'm not using crystals for this. I'm just using the energy they give us because I've been either relaxing or on vacation, stuff like that, or I just don't need to farm anything until Path comes out. So this is kind of where we're dropping our energy for you guys. And that way we can get a better understanding of everything. Once this resets, we'll probably go into 100 hero raids. We'll probably do I don't know if we'll do every single one of them because that will require crystals. It might just be an over time kind of thing. But anyways, enough about that. This is the loop from 100 Paracal. So we go over here, as you can see, we got all these gear pieces. A lot of gear. Some notable mentions. Anything that's locked is 5 or less. We got this bow, 5. We got this bow, 3. We did get one dark bow from it out of the 100, so with that information as you will, I don't think it's a big enough sample size to confidently say that, dark and light bows are a 1 in 100 drop, but it's very possible that they are. We got some good scopes, a 3 and a 4. We got this, 5. Nothing too great in that section. Same with this one. We got some rings, I think, so this one's a 4. This was a 5 as well, just if anyone was curious. And if anyone still doesn't know how to tell how many catalysts something's going to take, just A is 1, because it takes 1, B is 2, 3 is, or C is 3, and then D is 4. So here it's 2, and then 5, or 2, so 1, 1 plus 3, so 5. Pretty simple math. So we got a 5 ring, and then we got another 3, so the rings are, 2 3s. As far as the actual stats for everything, I have them over here, so give me a second. Here we are. Something to note, if you do it at the hot time, like, that 20% does kick in, so you get 78,000 per run comparatively to 13,000. Here we had a little bit of a mess up, so we took the total we had and then divided it, and it came out to 92 for those ones. As far as everything else goes, as you can see, Spirit Tips drops up like that. What we're going to be looking at here is the averages. So you have an average of 75.33 on for the tokens. You have an average of a 0.54 for the wings per run, and an average of 2.29 for the spear tips per run. The average drop when you do get one is 2.16, and the drop average is 3.75. And you have a 24% chance of getting them, and a 61% chance of getting the spear tips. So this side is wings, this side spear tips. So just for clarification. And then here's the totals for all of that. If we go to the gear sheet, as you can see, lots of drops. Basically what I did was the mathematics on everything. We did get a good amount of question marks. I already got rid of them for the most part, other than the ones I'm just going to dismantle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot to put this on the side. Sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. 14 drops, I believe. Average gear rating. So the average amount of catalysts you are going to need to make the gear is 9.1 per item. I don't think that's too terrible. I think it comes down to, what's going to give the most notable drops. But anyways, going on. We got 13 scopes, 13 earrings, 16 necklaces, 19 bracelets, 23 rings, so rings were definitely a lot higher than everything else. 14 bows, one being a dark, rest were elemental bows, mainly wind and water. I think we got a few fires, but based off of looking at this, here, we'll make this easier for you guys. Based off looking at it, we only got 3 fire bows and then, you know, 8 water, 4 or 3 winds. So it was primarily a water bow. And then the one, hopefully the math adds up on that. Or four wind bows, 3 fire bows. I might have had something beforehand, so that's why we jotted everything down, but it looks like 7, 10, 14, 15. So we did have one bow beforehand. Whichever one, I don't know. I could do the quick maths for it, but anyways, bracelet, ring, bow. We did get one trinket, one shield. Obviously, since we're playing on Soletta for all this, those were question marks. But we're not going to try to sell them, I don't think, because most people don't buy them, and the market is overly filled for that kind of stuff, so it's not really worth the time. So if we look at the numbers and what they mean, though, out of 100 runs you get, and you do it during hot time, 7.8 million gold and 1.3 million skystones. With that, if we go back to the main game, what we're going to do next is we're going to look at these, and start getting rid of some stuff. I don't know if I want... here, let's do this first. Since we're down on bows and I do need weapons, let's go see what we can get from the coins real quick. So we'll just throw all the coins into bows. So we're going to get 7 bows. Just take a quick look. Nope. Nope. I personally like to go for 4 or less. I just mark stuff because I know a lot of people do average things. Rip dropped all the bows. So I have to relook at them, unfortunately, I think. Yeah. So no. 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 Nope. Nope. And nope. We got nothing from those. You can always combine to get better stuff. But for this one in particular, because I don't really care that much about trying to get the better stuff necessarily, seeing as we're going to be doing this for a lot of things, let's just go into disenchanting and let's see what the average is for the disenchanting. We can get rid of all this. Bugged out. So click apply. Let's just lock all these mythics real quick, so they're out of the way. We're going to lock everything that isn't this gear. That way we have a controlled sample size. And the question that may arise here is, does it matter what you disenchant? I don't think so personally, but you never know. So let's start with scopes. We'll just do it a little bit at a time. That's 10. I can't count. And then we'll throw those 2 in. So 12 scopes. Let's get out a calculator. So we got 384 divided by 12. So on average, we got 32,000 gold. That 30 divided by 12 is 2.5. Average durability stones is 2.5 there, and then we got 2,800 enhancement shards, which equates to 233.83. So we just write those numbers down real quick. We'll put it on the spreadsheet to see any differences. Sub weapon. We'll put the main weapon on there. Then earring, Earring, necklace, bracelet. So, moving forward, now we'll just do the weapons. That is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, so 5, 10, 15, 20. You can only disassemble 20 at a time, it looks like. Durability stones are obviously going to be a lot lower on this one. 6, 5, 2, 3, 9, 3 divided by 20. 32,619. 30 divided by 20. 1.5. 4,863 divided by 20. 243.15. Oh wait, I can't throw those rings in them being dumb. So we've got 19 rings here. Right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, or 5, 10, 15, 20 minus 1, 19 rings. Disassemble that. 5, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7. Divided by 19. 3,146, or 31,468. Can't count. Unlucky guys. And we got 30 again, so looks like there might be like a cap on how this all works in terms of you can only get so much durability stones based off of what you break down, based off just because we've gotten the same thing every time. We'll see if it changes, but and then 238.21 or 238. I have a typo over here. Now we go into bracelets. Make sure we got all the bracelets. 1, 2, 3. Yep, cool. So we got 18 bracelets here. Disassemble button real quick. Go to bad. 590058. Okay, so maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just being weird. So 18. It's 32,721 or 781. Can't speak either apparently. 15 divided by 8. 15 divided by 18. Sorry. You guys know how this goes. It's been a long day. I just did 2 hours of this, 3 hours of this. Not the most fun thing ever, I'll be honest with you guys, but you know, the numbers we need. That's 244.5. Necklaces now. We got 17 necklaces to go through. So it looks like it doesn't matter how many you actually have in there based off of that one, because that one got 30, whereas bracelets didn't. I did this backwards anyways. Let me fix my graph real quick, or my Excel sheet. So we got 517,459 divided by 17. Or was it 16? Crap. Give me 1 second. By 16. My apologies. Because we cannot do the math. The maths is hard today. Or the brain no work, I should say. But that's all right. That's why we double check our work when we feel like we're wrong. So 32,341. And then 30 divided by 17 equals 1.764. 64. 3933 divided by 16. 245.81. Now we're gonna have to break this into two, I believe. Oh, maybe not. We did the rings before the rings. All right, let's fix that on the sheet real quick. Apologies, everyone. Seems I keep blundering. 2, 3, 8, 2, 1. Fixed on the sheet. Last thing we got is the earrings. So as you can see, we got 14. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15 minus 1, 14. Four nine nine two eight divided by 14. 232,137.71. Doesn't actually take the points, by the way, I'll be honest. 1430 divided by 14. 2.14. 3,478 divided by 248.42. So this is what we're looking at the end of it. Down here. So based off of this, which I don't think it matters. There it is. I was gonna say, I'm like, where'd the number go? I don't know if it matters too much. I don't, but this is basically what we're looking at. So sub weapon, the best for enhancement shards. Main weapon 1.5, earrings 2.14, so on and so forth. The gold's pretty even except for rings was significantly lower. And sub weapon was kind of low, but the rest of them's not too bad. I'm sure averages out at the end of all of it. Then enhancement shards. And there's a 15 spread on it. So keep that in mind. But it looks like, I don't think it's a big enough data size to actually be able to claim, anything here. It looks like there might be a difference, but it just could be the one rule. So we'd have to do like 100 data size on something like this in order to actually find the difference, which we might be able to find later based off of doing this on the other stuff. But thank you guys, and I hope you have a good one. Later.